Large area, complex design. If you're building a home like this, and you want results like this, then keep watching. Hi, my name's Rich Welfare from Grand White Visions, elevating extraordinary builds with spray plaster. We create grand white visions for grand design style houses and high performing self builds, or clients that just want more than the usual offering and accept nothing less than extraordinary.
But the actual finish you get is brilliant.
So we instructed Richard to carry out all the plastering on this project, which was the spray plaster. We as a company, DL Roads, have never used this before, so it was a learning curve for us. So Richard came in, he explained everything to us, how it's going to work, what his methods are, and we were very excited to see this. The end result is unbelievable.
I can honestly say Richard's got some special lights as he puts on, as he looks up it, and every blemish he's taken out. You know, it's the best I've seen in a long, well, forever to be fair. So, yeah.
Here are just 6 key benefits to our pure white spray plaster. Flexibility. Our spray plaster is much more flexible. And this is our special fibre tape. This tape's unique because it's got a blue lace running all the way through the inside of it that makes it crack resistant in multiple directions. We can take things even further. We can embed a metre wide roll of fibre mesh all the way into the plaster system, giving it more flexibility, and that makes it the go-to product for timber frame construction. Speed and efficiency. Spray plaster is much faster than traditional methods and can cover a larger area in a shorter amount of time. Air dried. This plaster is an air dried product. We can have it ready for decoration within 48 hours of completing application. And that brings me to my next point. It's white. Who doesn't want a white plaster? It feels finished the day we leave. This plaster does not require a prime coat, saving you the cost of an entire coat of paint over the whole project. Direct light. It's common on the builds we work on that we have large glass windows or ceiling lanterns, and the amount of natural light that pours into the building would be a real problem for traditional plaster. This is where traditional plaster reaches its limitations. At this level of lighting would only highlight imperfections that are unavoidable by the applicator. You can only work with what you have. The spray plaster comes into its own when finishing. We use high-powered lights to perfect the plaster and are even able to manipulate the finish days after application. And that leads me to the biggest advantage and the reason we use spray plaster. The finish. Once you see spray plaster, you will never want to go back to traditional methods. And that's the reason why since 2013, it's been the only internal plaster we install. We don't just work on high-end builds, we also work on more simplified self builds for people or clients that just want a better than average finish. We work on ICF, timber frame, solid block work. We can also work with curves, shadow gaps, LED lighting and complex details. We ideally work direct to the client, but we're open to working with architects or developers or small builders that share the same vision for precision as we do. Why me? Why us? Why Grand White Visions? My name's Rich Welfare and I'm the current UK Plaster of the Year. I won this award based on my commitment to modern plastering, from airless spray plaster to silicone render. Why you wouldn't get this anywhere else, why this is unique, and this is why there's a copyright after pure white spray plaster. It's because everything in it, every component and the way I do it, the way I finish it, the methods are all my own, and that's why we get results unlike anyone else. But I'm not just an applicator. I'm also the spray coach, where I teach other plasterers some of my unique methods. Putting cost to one side, you won't find anybody better suited to your dream home than us. But don't just take my word for it. Have a listen to what my clients are saying.
We encountered one problem where, because we've got large ceilings, large walls, large panes of glass everywhere, we needed to get a flawless finish on the ceilings and the walls. So it created a problem there where we couldn't use traditional plaster. We had a team meeting on site and we realised that we couldn't use the traditional plaster. So someone recommended Richard and we had a conversation on the phone. I watched some of Richard's tutorials that he has online and I really like the system. So we had a meeting with Richard and we decided to go with him. So we instructed Richard to carry out all the plastering on this project, which was the spray plaster. We as a company, DL Roads, have never used this before, so it was a learning curve for us. So Richard came in, he explained everything to us, how it's going to work, what his methods are, and we were very excited to see this. The end result is unbelievable. And it's also non-reflective, so that when you've got the large windows in there, lots of daylight, you cannot see anything on the ceilings and walls. It is a game changer.
My name's Brent Lees. I'm contracts manager, stroke site manager for Wood Street Maintenance Limited. I can honestly say Richard's got some special lights as he puts on, as he looks up it, and every blemish he's taken out. You know, it's the best I've seen in a long, well, forever to be fair. So, yeah.
It was recommended, I heard he was the trainer, and genuinely I wanted the best to do this particular property. With the smooth surfaces, the crisp edges and the sharp lines, and we've achieved that. You know, just walking into the entrance of this building, it just gives you that wow factor. And now it's brought the place alive.
If you're not interested in a grand design style finish, then this product might not be for you. But if achieving extraordinary results is high on your priority, then click the link anywhere around this video to see if your project is a suitable match.